Heart that Joe's on to, you don't say greener pastures, Joe's on to a wonderful future. The next 60 will be much easier. Are you 60? Are you 60? Are you 60? Are you 60? Joe and I were classmates.
Yes, we were.
And Joe just looks a lot better, but that's what age does. If I may read this certificate of commendation from the state of Wisconsin, whereas Joe Chase's long and illustrious career as mayor of the city of Sun Prairie has come to an end. And whereas Joe Chase studied life sciences at UW-Madison and graduated with academic distinction from Cardinal Stritch University with a degree in business administration. And whereas Joe Chase began his service to the city of Sun Prairie as a code enforcement inspector, a job which encouraged him to run for mayor. And whereas Joe Chase served as mayor of Sun Prairie for 3 terms, during which he forged lasting relationships with residents, business leaders, and elected officials. And whereas during his tenure as mayor, Joe Chase showed his dedication to the city by working full-time hours, as we all know, on a part-time salary. Whereas Joe Chase demonstrated civic engagement through his support for the Sun Prairie Food Pantry and his participation in the Mayors for Meals program, and whereas Joe Chase has been passionate about Sun Prairie's cultural heritage, from his love of George O'Keeffe to his annual conversations with Jimmy the Groundhog on February 2nd. And whereas Joe Chase has accomplished all the aforementioned with the love and support of his beautiful wife Kathy and his son Adam, now therefore I, Gary Hebl, on behalf of the Wisconsin State Assembly, congratulate Joe Chase for his leadership, dedication, and service to the Sun Prairie community. There's a lot more attributes or words that we use for Joe, but there wasn't enough room on the page. And we want to congratulate him on 2-page plaque. Come on, Joe. It has to fit on 1 page. Wishing him the best of luck in all of his future endeavors. I really want to wish you very great success.
I appreciate that.
And we are going to miss him, especially on Groundhog Day. Joe has an innate ability to make everyone feel welcome, whether if the king came, he'd feel welcome, or if you're the least in our society, or even if you're a groundhog, Joe always made you feel welcome. So thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Mine is of a little more humble stock, because I didn't know the Assemblyman was going to bring you such a nice big deal.
That's
so
right.
This is from us, and it just says thank you for your years of service to the Sun Prairie community.
Excellent. That says it all.
It's a better place to live. Our family, my children are thriving here, and I love being a pastor here, and working with you has been an honor and a privilege. So thank you so much for all you've done for us in your years of service. And I know that even though you're not mayor, the service is going to go on because it's just who you are.
Great.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. I never thought I could meet so many people in 6 years or 8 years or as many years as I had the opportunity to come back to work right here in my city of Sun Prairie. So it's really been, very satisfying and very rewarding. And I hope that the rest of the next employment is also going to be very rewarding. I don't know where that's going to be, and I just took a leap of faith, as they say, to be able to leave the mayorship behind and move on. But I think it is time to move on. I never looked at the mayor's job as being a career, but I did think I could make a difference. And you all are here today showing me that form of appreciation, and I do appreciate that. And so far I haven't missed it. So maybe it hasn't sunk in yet, but the fact is that I really, every one of you are very deserving too, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Because I've touched you some way within the community. So thank you all for coming, and you'll see me around one place or another, but sometimes I wear a hat and sometimes I have a mustache, and you don't know where you'll see me next. So Very good. Thank you all for coming today, and appreciate it.
There is a sign-in book so that Mayor Chase knows who is here. And I have to give a shout out to Carl's Cakes, who donated the cake, and the beans and cream, who gave us the beverages. So thank you to those who made it possible to have a little cake and coffee as we celebrate the mayor.
And if I have to thank anyone individually, it is Father Mike, because he called up and said, "What can we do for you, Mayor?" I said, "Oh, I'll just hang around, do whatever you want." And so I'm glad that he's been able to pull this all together, and I appreciate the Star running the invitation to come today. So again, thank you, Father Mike, for what you all did do and what you do every day.